According to statements made by Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, the price of XRP is already over $10,989.00, and it is anticipated that XRP will be worth more than $640 trillion.00, exceeding Bitcoin in terms of potential market value. Over 4,000 financial institutions have announced that they will formally embrace the use of XRP by the year 2025. This may all sound unbelievable, but it is true. These include some of the most prominent financial institutions, such as the World Bank, the Bank of International Settlements, the International Settlements and Dirtiness Association, the World Economic Forum, SPI, the largest central bank in Japan, SME Group, and Triangular, as well as even more well-known names, such as the FedNat payment system, which is rumored to incorporate XRP. In light of everything that has been said, the number makes a great deal more sense. Moreover, a price of $10,989.00 per XRP appears to be an even more plausible possibility for it to reach. This might take place in a matter of months rather than years. Some of these really large businesses have even made the decision to construct their operations on the XRP platform. dXRP was one of them, and it was responsible for the creation of the very first DEX ever created on the Ripple XRP system. And this deck is not like any other deck. It is highly unique because it is the first XRP ledger deck that enables payments to take place immediately. You will receive the most advantageous price executions when you use the LaFee's trade model, which is a clever liquidity aggregator in addition to routing. The AAMM and the order book are both contained within the same platform. An additional excellent method for obtaining the lowest market costs is to participate in continual fee auctions. People who want to use the XRP ledger to do deals will find that all of these benefits are quite beneficial. To add insult to injury, there are a great deal of additional components, such as the top in a suite that operates in real time. That is to say, you will be provided with all of the analytical data for each and every trade, exchange, token, and a great deal more. On top of that, the dXRP market itself incorporates all of this. In addition to this, Alpes has the ability to reduce costs on boost rewards and has complete control over the operation of the platform, which makes it even more community-oriented. Consequently, this indicates that dXRP is entirely driven by the community, a real utility-based token that is native to the dXRP platform. For coin exchanges on the XRP ledger is the DXP token. On the other hand, it is a token that is based on the dXRP platform. We haven't even begun to discuss it at this point. Real DXP utility tokens, on the other hand, come with a number of advantages, including cheaper costs, larger rewards, access to the IDO, and analytics. The DXP token has a number of features, and this is just one of them. In addition to that, it possesses a mechanism for burning tokens as well as a method for staking, both of which are incredibly powerful. Despite the fact that DXP is probably certainly a sell at the moment, it is important to note that while we discuss the DXP coin, we are also discussing genuine use and real value. Additionally, there are a lot of optimistic indications and a lot of activity going on right now with DXP. This is something else to take into consideration. In addition to that, a community-first allocation will receive 25% of the stock that IDO is offering. Please have a look at their plan and tokenomics, both of which will be discussed in the near future. The public sales account for 25% of the supply, 10% for staking and rewards, 10% for ecosystem and partnership, 10% for team and advisors, 12% for marketing and community, 9% for reserve and treasury, 3% for RID and innovation fund, and 3% for airdrop and bounty programs are all included in the tokenomics. Moving further, we are going to discuss YouTube in its actual form once more. You are connected to a great number of ecosystems and linkages around the world. A significant number of the functions make use of dXRP, and there is money that has been set aside for the Real Token Fund. One example is that if you pay for your trading fees using DXP tokens, you will be eligible for a reduction on those fees. Do you know what the yield boosters are? You have the ability to increase the rewards that you receive from the liquidity pool. If you stake DXP, numerous tools, including premium DEX features and analytics, are among those that may be unlocked by you. It is more up to you to decide how you will vote. You have the ability to determine the amount of the platform charge by making a choice. Additionally, a portion of the platform's revenue is squandered on the purchase of DXP. This indicates that the quantity will continue to decrease each time the dexRP platform engages in a deal at any given time. In the event that someone makes use of the exchange, the quantity of DXP pieces that are available will decrease, which would result in a significant increase in price. Along with a very, very good plan. This indicates that billions of dollars might flow through the XRP letter and the EXRP exchange. You can already tell that there are a lot of large partnerships, such as with Amazon Web Services, AWS, The Grab, Large Brain Holdings, Masonry, BitThump, and a great number of other companies. All of these companies are working together to construct the EXRP, and each of them is a massive enterprise that is worth many millions of dollars. However, dexRP, which is of greater significance, makes use of the DXP symbol. Let's have a look at this, everybody. This is the device that calculates earnings. It is clear that this is a very bullish situation. Nevertheless, if you invest $1,000, 0 cents in DXP, you have the potential to turn that profit into nearly $48,000, 0 cents. This is due to the fact that their selling price is 35 cents, but today it is just 0.0072. An enormous incentive is currently being made available by dXRP to anyone who participates in their pre-sale by following the link that I supplied in the explanation. Once more, this is an excellent benefit for you guys, but in order to take advantage of it, you will need to use the link that is provided in the description. And you should also bear in mind that the price will increase once more in exactly 13 hours. More than 24 hours from now, the price will continue to rise until it hits 35 cents. Then, of course, it becomes official and is included on the record. Now, we are at 0.007 in the clock. Instead of going up right now or within the next 13 hours, you will go up. You will be able to purchase it at the most affordable price if you are able to do so right now. In other words, it truly reaches 35 cents and goes through the ceiling. All of the information that you require, including their Twitter account, will be included in the description that I have provided below. It is highly recommended that you investigate the IDO, gather the necessary information, and if you are interested, make an effort to join the future generation of decentralized exchanges that are based on the XRP ledger and their native coin, DXP, and peace. And I'll see you again soon. Furthermore, I would like to make it quite apparent that I am not a business advisor, not a piece of financial advice either. Investigations are being conducted by New Zealand. Turns out that dexRP was the one that paid for this movie.